Like, it's giving that. Like, who says that? This person does, because they felt justified. You have this inner child glow right now. These people thought you were naive, or that like you would give out. They didn't know that you were the Energizer Bunny. Nobody told them. They forgot. There is someone that regrets treating you a certain type of way, and they've been keeping a very close eye on you. They don't know if they should approach you or say sorry. You guys are always dealing with jealousy from other people and projection, so you're used to it. It could have already caused you a whole bunch of issues, and so you guys maybe had to get through different challenges that they caused, whether it was financial. I'm getting up for a lot of you guys, it could have been financial, it could have been some type of physical something if this person provided a service. But yeah, this person wants to, ooh, we got justice. This person miscalculated. Their access denied. You feel me? They're learning the truth, the cause and the effect of what they did. So they wanted to look like, I got it made in the shade. I got a sugar daddy. I got this. I drive this. Like, you always knew maybe they were like materialistic, but you never thought like it was directed towards you. You just thought like that's how they are. Like they like nice things, but no, in actuality, they want to have a better lover than you. They want to have a better everything than you. So this person is regretting how they treated you. They're regretting it badly. So they've been, they feel impatient with trying to come towards you. They feel like they should say something, but they know that it's not going to be easy. Like you're standing on business. Like you walked away from them, you dropped the mic, you cut them off, and they're just like, well, what do I do? So they're learning their karmic lesson right now. Oh my gosh, you guys are about to hit the mother load. This is why this person was not supposed to be around you. This person was siphoning money from you. Okay, now I'm getting it clearly. This person was getting money from you in some way. So maybe this is a person that you trusted to like do your hair or do your lashes or work on your car or train you at the gym. This is somebody that you trusted with something and they effed you over, and they thought that they were justified. They thought that they were valid and effing you over. And now they literally want to be mad that you're not interested. You're not interested. Now that you were not only ripped open after this person, like you were done dealing with this person, you were wounded, you were hurt, and it's taking you a long time to get over this. I'm getting 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months you've been trying to rectify what they did to you. That is not okay. So they could have like given you a bad haircut, burned your hair off. They could have effed up your car, even worse. They could have given you something. It could have even been like a friend that was a nurse, or they gave you something or a supplement, or I don't even know. I'm just channeling a lot right now. They gave you something that like effed you up, and then you had to pick up the pieces. You had to like replace the money, and like it was a whole bunch of things. Like, what? This person was not supposed to be around you when you hit the mother load. So when you were around them, for however long you were around them for, you didn't realize like things were only like trickling in. They could have been coming in way faster. Maybe things were stable, but they weren't peaking. And it was because of this person. Well, could have been just one of many. So there's a couple of people, they regret how they treated you because they feel like they can't compete. They don't compare. But the person that I'm channeling right now knows that you're disengaged, knows that what they did was wrong. They feel like they took a piece of you, that they humiliated you, that they were trying to find fault. Now they feel humiliated. Like they could have been mocking you behind your back, or they wanted you to deal with public ridicule. Because again, this person is never satisfied. Like they try to do all of these big, like bold, dramatic things, and then they're like, oh, that wasn't good enough. This person's not happy in life. So there's karmic justice. I'm getting happening now. This karmic justice is happening now. That's just what fell on the ground. What? Yeah, you're like, not my problem. Not my monkeys, not my circus. You knew this person was eventually going to feel bad, but maybe at first they tried to gaslight you. Maybe you were like, hey, you were supposed to work on my car and you made it worse. And they're like, well, your car was already messed up. It's giving that. They're like, you're like, okay, you were supposed to train me and I haven't really been losing anything and I've been following your meal plan. And you're like, well, you were kind of already big anyway. Like, it's giving that. Like, who says that? This person does, because they felt justified in what they were doing and what they were saying. And it was going to mess with your future planning if you kept on keeping on being friends with them. So the wheel of karma had to move around. Like, no, there's no coming back. There's no repairing. There's no making amends. Because how long have you been trying to rebuild and repair without them? And then the last thing they said to you was like, oh, that's just kind of what it is. You're like, riddle me what? So you've had to make a lot of sacrifices. You've had to go into hibernation, isolation. You've had to go into hermit mode to fix this. So let's say they mess with your car. You're like, okay, now I got to get the money together for what they messed with and then fix the actual problem on top of that. So it put you back. But guess what? You are not going to lose anything or skip a beat moving forward, and that's happening now. The karmic justice is unfolding, and now, excuse me, microphone. Now you're going to get your money back. You feel me? So it'll be like you didn't lose what you thought you lost. So not only while you've been rebuilding and repairing, have your angels been trying to help you save money, now you have more money coming in. Approved. So it's literally going to be like, do you want that in big bills? Do you want that in small bills? Like, how do you want that? Because what they were doing was nickeling and diming you. Let's get the nickels out. Let's get the nickels and the dimes, okay? They were nickeling and diming you. They're like, here's this. Oh my gosh, like, it's totally fine. Like, don't worry about it. No. This person's going to try to call a truce. I don't see you having that. I don't see you having that. This person thinks maybe you've wound down. No, you haven't wound down because you're still coming out of the thick of it. They're like, oh, maybe they'll cease fire. Maybe I can give them a peace offering. Here's an olive branch. You're going to snap that olive branch. You're like, I don't turn cheeks for demons. I don't turn cheeks for whoever the heck. I just don't. You're not giving in. You're like, I've already been working on forgiving them from afar. We're not gonna be friends. Okay? We're not gonna be friends. It's how you're looking at this situation. You're listening to your discernment. And it's almost like you know that they're thinking about you because, like, here's this message. Like, you know that they're thinking about you. Like, maybe you've been wondering, are they sorry for what they did? Yeah, now they're dealing with, they gotta hide their ish in the sand. Now they feel like they gotta run for cover. They were dealing with their own conspiracy theory, like, oh my gosh, like, they were trying to do this to me the whole time, and you're like, huh? What? Riddle me what? They were really annoyed with your happy home. They wanted to affect your happy home, your family, your security, your self-esteem, and your endurance. Now they feel really dumb for that. Now they feel really dumb for that because now they're in a whole mess. And you ain't coming to untangle them either. You don't feel sorry. You don't feel bad. You're just like, you remember when you did all that? Like, I'm good. I'm good on you. So now their life feels like it's out of control. And they've messed up their own future games. They keep spilling the milk. They're dealing with issues that cannot be changed. So it's giving like they didn't just do this to you. They did this to other people as well. So maybe they're trying to make you feel like accidents happen, that type of thing. But it was like giving, oh, it's your fault too. Accidents happen, but it's also your fault. This person does not take accountability. This person does not take accountability, like, at all. You're just like, So you broke out of these fisticuffs. You needed to break free. You felt something was trying to break you free of this union anyways. You weren't supposed to be around this person that long. And then you started to realize that there wasn't just this thing wrong that they did. There was other things wrong that they didn't even tell you about. And so that just made it way too easy for you to consider other options, other mechanics, other hairdressers, other friends, other peers. You're like, this person is two-faced. Nope, I'm good. And they broke your heart. They literally broke your heart. You're like, wow, you're just going to do me like that? Like, you felt powerless. You felt detained. You felt like this person somehow had a control over you because you were on all the damage control by yourself. And now that you're feeling easy breezy and beautiful again, you're about to hit the mother load. This is happening now. Your money is shifting now because you came out of this treatment, however they were treating you. You had a couple people treating you like this, and you were under this review. Are you going to go back to that? Do you think that you deserve this type of treatment? Are you going to continue to let friends in like that? Like, are you going to listen to your intuition? And so now you're seeing everything in a whole new light. Like, I needed that, and I'm not letting people in like that. Now the mother load is coming in for you. The jackpot, the real fortune, the money maker, the sudden wealth. And it's the real deal. It is the real deal. Like, you'll have money to buy a home. This is longevity. They will not be able to cross your boundaries. You are secure. You are tapping back into kindness and love. You had to make it do what it does. This is like a friend saying, I'm going to work on your car, and then completely demolishing the car and being like, oh, it's not my fault your car is a piece of crap. And then you not having a car for months on end, and then finally you're like, okay, well, this just had to happen this way, and now you're getting a new car, and it's been a long time, and now all of this stuff is coming in for you because you were under review. This was like an initiation for you. So now you're going to be viewing things from a higher perspective. Like, you are bringing people in that you're going to be connected to on a soul level. And you have blocked these people. You're like, next, blickety blocked. This person, if you guys are an influencer, this person also wanted to be an influencer, low key, but now it's like high key in your head. If you were a singer, they were like, I want to be a singer too. So I feel like that's where a lot of the jealousy stemmed from. They wanted to do something in the limelight that you were already doing, that you were already naturally doing. And then while they were around you, like it always happens at The Chosen, they reached their limit. And they started going into like sabotage mode. I'm the victim here. And you guys know the rest. So you had to work late hours in this last season. And in this new season happening now, that money is paying off. All those seeds, all of that time spent working day and night to rectify all of the pain, like all of the stuff that you had to fix. You are about to be in the spotlight. The trash is going to stay at the curb. You are going to be the CEO of your life, and this is why they're keeping tabs on you. They know that they had an effect on you. They're watching your social media. They're like, oh my gosh, let me get my janky binoculars out. Hold on. What are they up to? They see that you're still taking out trash. You're like, I'm not dealing with anyone that sneaks around, that can't be honest, that blames me for literally everything. You're like, I just can't. It's not going to happen. Okay. Yeah, they wanted to be influential like you. They thought you're on some type of demonic timeline. They wanted to believe that like, oh, they're up to no good and they're the one that's doing me dirty. And it's like, I think they realize now, no, they did everything to justify this. Like, they're high maintenance, they're a witch. They were having like this witch hunt in their head. This person is haunted. Oh, this actually came out because I was like, this person is haunted by what they did to you. They are in deep regret. They are losing sleep. They are stressed the F out over what they did to you. Because they thought that you were just going to gobble it up and be like, okay, give me the nickel, give me the dime. I'm just going to ride off into the sunset. No. It was always one-sided with them, and they just made it apparent. You were like, yeah, I'm out of here. Look at this. You had to make the repairs. Look at that with a car. You had to make the repairs. You had to mend. You had to improve. You had to you had to rebuild. You had to adjust. And they were just like, that house was already busted. That car was already busted. You were already busted. You're like, who the frick says that? Who the frick says that? They're not getting a get out of jail free card. It's not happening. They're trying to like give you the sad face from it behind the bars of like karma. They're like, oh my gosh, I am thinking about you and I have been keeping an eye on you, just wondering how you're doing. Get the frick out of here. Get the frick out of here. Yeah, this was like their plan all along to try to be victimized by you. And you had to go through a lot of trial and error with mending all of this, with these repairs. You finally got it right, and now now they're thinking about you. You're like, nope. So whatever feelings they were trying to hide, they're being revealed to you. Okay, there's a lot being revealed to you about people that have been keeping an eye on you. So within a few weeks, someone's going to attempt to reach out to you, and they're going to see that you are like Fort Knox. Like, you got this whole fortress and this moat, and there's, lions and tigers and dragons, and they're not getting through. They're not getting through. Yeah, in a couple of weeks, they're going to try to reach out to you to see if, to test your backbone. I guess they got to F around and find out. I'm hearing boom goes the dynamite. Your life is about to get really exciting, but there are unexpected people from the past that are trying to come through. Like, oh, aren't you glad that you gambled on, walking away from me? Because, look at how your life is now. No, don't try to take credit for that. Get the frick out of here. So, yeah, you have defied the odds. You have defied gravity. This is your ascension. You are feeling good, and nothing can rain on your parade. Literally nothing. These situations changed you. You had to really dig deep for beauty. You had to dig deep to see things in a whole new light. It changed you. A bunch of people treating you like this in the last year changed you. You are not damaged. You are not being punished. This is just, it was for your highest good. And now you have a lot of people admiring you. Wow, they went through all of that. They went through all of that. So maybe this person, whoever they were also treating like this and lying on, they're getting called the F out. Okay, so I'm getting that they're being put in the hot seat. This person could be an exotic dancer, or maybe they used to be an exotic dancer, or maybe you met them in a club or used to work together with them in a club. Yeah, you have people keeping an eye on you, and they're mesmerized by the fact that you're coming up. They're like, oh, maybe I did do something wrong. They're in a trance-like state. Huh. Wow. They really defied the odds. Yeah. You should be ashamed. Okay. That was the first person that I got. There's also another person here that is emotionally manipulative. They like being the center of attention. This could be a long-standing arch nemesis. They have their eye on you. They're losing a grip with reality. They need help. They literally need help. This is giving family or in-laws or ex-best friend. They're worried about money right now while keeping an eye on you. They try to make you believe a lie, but you don't believe anything that they say. They are always plotting revenge on you. Always. This person could be wishing you ill will, health problems. They're going through their own health problems, so then they're hoping that you're going through the same. This person could be a water sign. They try to beat you in life milestones, marriage, having children. They're really hoping that you don't have anything else blossoming in your life or a bun in the oven. They're terrified of that for some reason. They know that you're going to have a legacy. They're keeping a very close eye on you to see if you're pregnant. That's for some of you. Okay, they're keeping a close eye on you to see if, do they have health problems? Because I have health problems. Are they having a child? because I need to know that. They're also paying close attention because you're getting a lot of attention right now. You're in the spotlight. You're going viral. You're becoming famous. You're getting a lot of recognition. And they want to know the tea. They feel like you changed your number. You blocked them on everything. Yeah, you blocked this person on everything. So you didn't even block the other person. But you definitely blocked this person. That's why I'm thinking they're family. You're like, yeah, I'm a new person. Yeah, I'm good riddance. Yeah, or yeah, I'm healed. Yeah, good riddance. Like, you gave this person a whole brick wall. The other person, you gave tough love and they exposed themselves. This other person, you gave them a whole brick wall. You're like, I will not compromise. I am not compromising, because this person's always plotting revenge, and you still have to deal with them for some reason. Whoever this person is that you have to deal with, they're always venting about you. So don't let this bow fool you. Don't let this bow fool you. Whoever this person is, they're always talking about you. So if they're trying to act like, oh, I would never talk about them. I don't like them. I don't care what they're doing. They give a bunch of F's what you're doing. Okay? They give a bunch of F's about what you're manifesting. You guys have an online presence, a social media presence, influencer. And they want to know what else you got up your sleeve. Like you would freaking tell them anyways. Like you would tell them. So I'm definitely getting heavy water sign. They always knew that you were going to get a lot of attention. Maybe you knew this person before you really like glowed up. And they're like, oh my gosh, they're already beautiful. I hope they don't glow up anymore. So they've been always trying to get people to like not talk to you, not look at you. This person's a whole crazy. You guys could be in love. You found your perfect match. So they want to act like I got my perfect match too. They are high key competitive. They try to monitor your reputation. They try to monitor how you work out, if you're working out, if people like you, that, you know, on your social media. This person I don't think this person has a job. I don't think this person has a job. Because what are they doing? This person acts like a child. This person needs therapy. They're mad that you won't give them the time of day. Yeah, they're trying to find like receipts on you like not being a loyal person. So let's say you've been with somebody for a long time. They're trying to prove like that you're not loyal. They also want you and your person to break up. This person's a whole troll. A whole troll. This person's having financial money. They're having financial issues. They're having career issues. I don't think they have a job. They could have been laid off. So they've got a lot of time and animosity. And all they care about is plotting revenge, getting get back, controlling every narrative. So let's say your families are connected. They don't want you to be able to see the family or talk to the family or get attention from the family. They don't want you to being invited to weddings, family barbecues, reunions. They don't want you being invited to anything. I'm going to have to pick that up. Yeah, they don't want you being included because they feel like you naturally put them in their place without saying a word. You are their worst nightmare. You are this person's worst nightmare. Okay. So in the past, this person tried to breadcrumb you, thinking that you would bow down, grovel, bend your knee. And it wasn't going to happen because you knew this person was toxic. This person had you effed up the whole time. You're like, I know that you're toxic. I might try to work on this for the sake of my family, but I know who you are. I see who you are. And that's what it is. This person's mad that they could never convince you of anything else. Like, they could never, no matter what. You've seen their actions. This person could try to slide in your DMs. Yeah, they're definitely creeping. That's all they do is spy on you. This could actually be 3 different people. It's giving Scorpio energy. Yeah, they're bored. They could break up other people's relationships because they're bored. Wow. They're always doing unusual flexing. And to them, it's like cool because it's showing that they're in control. But to you, you're like, you're a loser. that's sad that you're boasting about that. They start a lot of drama. They're always starting drama. This person's really slimy. They give me the ick. This is giving pick me. They're very jealous about your car or the fact that you could buy a car. I don't know what that is. Maybe they need a sugar daddy to pay for their car. They're mad that you're independent. Oh, they're mad that their attacks don't affect you. Their smear doesn't affect you. Dirt on your name does not affect you. They're like, nothing affects them. Nothing can bring them down. You're immune. You are immune. Affirm it below. I am immune to their attacks. Their attacks, they don't work here. Okay, so they're shocked. They're uneasy because there has been something that has transpired that makes them feel nervous. Like now they really got to watch you. So they're lying to people about you in the family because they feel like there's something coming up. There could be like a graduation or an important milestone in the family where they feel like they really got to be on top of one-upping you. You're already 30 steps ahead of them. You got your plan B, your plan C, your plan D, E, D, F, G, all the things. Because you are that bitch. And you got this on lock. I don't like that. You give those goosebumps every time. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, you got this on lock. You're going to show people like, I'm not crazy. I'm just going to be you. This person's going to be like all of the stuff that they're trying to control right now because they're triggered is going to come to a head. They've also been doing something very shady with money. They've been like hoarding money, stealing money. I don't know who that is. This person's mad that you don't have a filter. They're mad that you don't sugarcoat things. This person's has recently taken a loss. And they don't want you to know about it. Oh, this person's a copycat. This person copies everything that you do. This person has no original thought in their mind. They keep an eye on you because they want to copy everything that you do. And I mean to the letter. I know psychos like this. I know psychos like this. Literally. Like, things that, like, nobody would copy, they copy. That's a whole nother level. They're, like, checking their piggy bank. They're like, hold on. Let me open this. They're like, oh my gosh, this is all I got. Like, they're breaking their piggy bank to be you. It's not working. It's not working. Because at the end of the day, they are never going to be you. Okay? It's like my best friend's wedding. I could be Jello. You're never going to be Jello. They're unoriginal, unexciting. They're just insulting. That's an insult. No. Nope. There ain't nothing simple about you, bestie. There's nothing simple about you. You're so triggered. Okay, so these are all the red flags. You're used to this type of jealousy, but I feel like you're getting your spark back, and so they're triggered all over again. You're getting your spark back. Just showing that they're not healed. They're sus. They're taking all kinds of L's. You are bringing in the W. Okay? You are bringing in the W. This person could also be exposed. I feel like this person's going to be exposed this year for doing something really shady. That, like, you know about, but nobody else knows about. Like, you've weathered the storm with people like this. And they've been yet to be revealed or exposed in a certain way. And they're going to be exposed. Dang. Somebody might leave them. Look, we have justice. Somebody might leave them. If they're with somebody, they might leave them after they find this out. You could know that they're like a homewrecker, a cheater, a whole like crazy person. But other people around them are like, oh my gosh, they're the best. And they're going to be finding out the hard way. And you're like, I told you. I tried to warn you. This person always makes everybody else do all the heavy lifting. They like to look like I work hard. This person is a coward. They are insecure. They're insecure and insincere. So they only work hard when they feel like people are watching. Dang. This is how they think in their head. They're like, I'm out in the cold. Nobody cares. I don't have any money. I got to do this for money. This person just has it. What's going on? Yeah, this person hoards and they're reckless and they overspend. Maybe they've been overspent. Something's going on with money. Maybe you never pegged them for like a thief, or like maybe you thought they were a hard worker and you're like, oh, that's new. That's different. They're living a double life. You always knew this about them. You always knew that they thought they were a double secret agent. They also could be very religious. But I'm getting that something, their house and their finances are getting turned upside down. I don't know. Bestie, I'm getting, hold on. Access approved. Okay. You are getting access. You're getting a front row seat to this for some reason. They're getting a front row seat to you and you're getting a front row seat to them. I don't know. This is like, maybe you've known this person for a long time. This person that's been keeping their eye on you. They've been plotting and plotting for years. 5 to 10 years. You guys better tell me in the comments who the frick this is. You better tell me in the comments who person 1 and 2 is. But yeah, they've been trying to serve this karma and it doesn't work. They've been trying to plot revenge. They've been trying to get revenge for 5 to 10 years. That is a long time to be trying to get revenge on somebody. Like, stop. They're a whole chaos agent. They try to act like they have their whole life together, but there's a lot of things that they have to do to make it look like it's together. This person lies a lot. They're a pathological liar. They're delusional. There's a lot being exposed about this person this year. That their life is not what they say it is. But yeah, you guys are getting promoted. People are getting, yeah, you are being exalted in front of your enemies. Like, your table's being prepared. And they have to watch. Especially these people. So like your family that's been doing this to you. Your in-laws that have been doing this to you. Your exes that have been doing, they're all getting a front row seat to this season. It's like your honeymoon season. Like everything's going to be good. I'm hearing it burns. That ring of fire. It's like karma. Karma for arch nemesis 1 and 2. Order up. Yeah. It's actually going to be $3 million for your order. Now you can F off. It's like, it's giving that. It's giving that. I don't know who and what and who, but these chicharrones are done. They're done. Just saying. Okay. Ooh, you're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see this coming. Okay. You are not going to see this money coming. Just keep minding your own business, bestie. Just keep minding your own business. You are not going to see this money coming. It's going to be a mystery. Like, wait, where'd this come from? Where'd this opportunity come from? Like, justice is here. What's hidden? Okay, there are things that are hidden. And there's things that this person has been trying to hide. It's being revealed. And they're panicking right now. So they're really trying to... It's like the more this person tries to control, the more it just becomes undone. The more it becomes unhinged. You feel me? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah, especially if they've been cheating. Just saying. You are a true gem. Don't let anybody tell you different. This is... You are one of a kind. You are the real deal. You are valuable. And you just feel so incredibly, you just feel valued right now. You feel like the Empress. You're like, oh, what are they doing? Oh, okay. Because it's giving like, I don't want her to come to the family reunion. I don't want her to come to the birthday party. I don't want her to, like, it's that. But you might be there. Okay, this is your catch me outside season. You might be there. Order up, justice. Order up. But yeah. You're going to be enjoying the people around you. You're going to be enjoying quality time with the people that you love, and everything that they tried to control and micromanage, it's not working. It's not working. This person also tries to look perfect all the time. It's not working. Nobody's buying it. You especially. All right, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. If you are looking for more in-depth messages that are personal and tailored for you, where I read for a smaller audience, Patreon link is down below. It is only $11.11 a month, and there's over 200 messages on there. What else? Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation. Smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, duh. But yeah, I don't know if there's a hot air balloon emoji. There might be. Maybe there's a balloon or a hot air balloon emoji. I would drop that below because you are defying the odds. Okay? Or maybe some wings or some balloons. Anything that, floats. Okay? Anything that floats, drop it below because you are defying everything. They're like, how are they floating? How do they have wings? How are they flying? I don't get it. These people are triggered. They are triggered. Keep enjoying your inner child. You have this inner child glow right now. And then some of you guys could be getting pregnant. So be careful with that. But these people thought you were naive, or that like you would give out. They didn't know that you were the Energizer Bunny. Nobody told them. They forgot. And you just are going to enjoy this really playful era in your life where things are working out for you. You feel incredibly protected. Money is coming in. Like, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's going to be real good. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.